Got Mr. Ben over there on his tractor discing. The sun just came up. Wind was perfect to be away from all that wheat, so that's why I'm getting this spraying done this morning. Alright, Tuesday, I sprayed a little bit. I got a couple fields done that I wanted that was by the wheat. The wind was actually blowing away from the wheat, so I went ahead and knocked them out. Got the sprayer sitting over there because that's the last field I got to do on this farm. But right now we got to put the new rollers on the excavator. These right here froze up. This one on this side, and this one on this side. We actually had this one off the other day, and but they gave us the wrong rollers, so we had to put it back on and get her moved. I actually thought it was going to be harder than it is, but come to find out it's actually easy to put them on, so it's not really that bad of a job actually. So wait for my brother to get up here, but right now I'm going to get everything ready to do it, so when he gets up here we can knock that thing out. That's all she's got left on her, is to fix, put them two rollers on. Then I'm going to get the seed tender out, clean the inside out, make sure it is anyway, and put some corn in it. Alright, so I'm loading up more seed. This is a Seed Consultant 85-day corn, and I put the Pioneer 75-day corn in the front chute and the 85 in the back chute. Getting pumped. All right, good morning. Back up at the shop. I had the cave, and I don't want nobody else planting the corn but me, so I'm gonna get the corn. We'll probably start planting today. It's supposed to rain tonight. I don't actually know how much we're gonna get. It's Monday, but I am gonna get a couple fields done, just get the planter all sorted out and get some early corn in. So I wish I had planted beginning of last week, because it was in the 80s all week, and the corn would be pretty much popping through now, and that rain tonight was really jumping. But sometimes you gotta compromise to get stuff done, I guess. So gonna get it in, or start anyway, or see how the day goes anyway, just try it. So I don't know, I don't want anybody else to drive my tractor, but it's gonna start. All right, so I got the tender loaded with 85-day, 75-day. That's Seed Consultants that we're trying. I wanted the 80-day, but everybody in New York last year bought it out quick. So we went with 85-day for early corn, just try it. Pioneer, this right here is Simplot. They kept asking me to try some corn. So I got 2 bags of the 83-day to try. And I'm gonna plant them first because I got a little 5-acre field in front of the house. This is gonna be like a test plot for it, just to try it, see what it does. I don't know much about it, but I'm gonna try it. Then I'm gonna come back and put the 85-day in and get rolling with that. So that's the plan for today. All right, I'm moving way back there. I just got one little 5-acre field done, so loaded up with some different seed, and I'm headed back to plant a 90-acre field now. I got Seed Consultants 85-day corn on here, so they say it's not supposed to start raining until 3, and it's 8:46 now, so I'm hoping I can get this done. Once I get the inroads done, I should be able to roll pretty good. So let's hope everything works good. I had one row 9, it kept messing up, and we switched one of the meters out. It works fine now, so I have to look at that one. I just switched one of the beam row ones out and make sure I put all the corn plates back and everything. So I had to switch that around, but it works. It works, so let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm planting, just doing the inrows. It's a pretty big field back here. It's all the way up there, and it's pretty big. So, just getting started here, so let's hope everything goes right. Alright, so I'm planting, like I said, 32,000. On these right here, you can either see what it'll show you the rows, or you can hit it and it'll give you your graft. When you're kind of in the middle, staying close to it, that's when you're doing pretty good. So I'm working my way from the back to the front, way over there. Everything seems to be going good. We had a problem with row number 9, and I switched the clutch and the sensor, and it didn't fix it, so I took a whole new row off of one of the bean units, switched everything out like I said, put it back in there, and now it works fine. So it's got to be that row unit. Something's wrong with it. I'll have to pull it apart, check it out. This shows me everything that I'm doing right here. I got it on coverage. I should have it on, let's see, where's my mapping at? Mapping, there we go. Coverage, it's showing me my population. I'd rather have it like that actually. Then you can just go in here and put, let's see here, less than 140, let's see, less than 120 is what we'll do. Oh shit. 32,000. That was still on for beans. Let's see. We'll do less than 25,000. And then this right here would be 32,000. That's how we'll do it. Oh, I gotta slow down, turn. With swath control, I put it on and it won't start planting until it gets to the set destination where I wanted it at. But my target is 32,000. You can see I'm just slightly under it, so I'm probably like 31.8, something like that. Each row isn't perfect, no matter what you do to them. There we go. I'm wanting 32,000. I'm actually 32.2, 32.3. Sometimes it'll go 31.8, things like that. But 32 is what we planted last year, and I've already done 23 acres. There we go. I like this screen right here. But 32 is what we planted everything in last year, and it worked out real good. We did do one field at 34.5, I think, and Dale was on the combine, and it did good, but it didn't do as good as the fields were side by side. And I mean, the same field, just the driveway separates them. And the 32,000 actually beat the 34.5, so we went back down to 32 on everything. So we're going to keep it like that. That seems to be a good rate. So, but that's what everything was last year, so we might as well put everything this year in it. We're not going to move to Ohio. I guess I just overreacted. I was mad because I wanted to get started, and every year it's like that. But you know, I'm 6 days later than what I wanted to be. Planting, but it is what it is. So, but I'm planting, so that's all that matters. I want to, and plus Jamie, our girl, she didn't want to move. She actually came from Ohio, and we figured she wanted to go back. And she she didn't want to move back. She actually likes it in Maryland. She just started a new job in Ocean City at the beach. So she wants to stay here. And actually some of her friends that we thought she missed up there, they actually want to move down here. One of them spends the summer with us when she gets out of school. She did last year, so I guess this year she will too. I think she's already talked about doing that, but they all want to move down here because they like Maryland better than they do Ohio. Now me, you know, it's my home, I love it. But I tell you, up there about where Mount Vernon and Loudonville and everything is, man, it's pretty hills and farmland. And, I mean, it's very pretty. You know, we still might buy a little farm up there with a house just so we can go up there, because a lot of Miss Eastern Shore farmers are families up there. So we still might do it, who knows, but right now we're just going to do this. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet and just do what you got to do. So that's what's hard working with family. We all don't get along, but I guess we try. I'm constantly thinking about farming. That's all I think about. It's in my head 24/7, even in the off season. I'm trying to put a plan together and figure out what we can do to make more money on the land we got. You know, how can we grow? I do want to pick up more land. It's so hard around here. There's so many big farmers, and you know, we're in a small area on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, so land's only so much. There's only so much of it. But I really want to pick up more land and expand, and I really want to put irrigation in. We've been talking about it for 20 years. We could have had it paid for by now. I'd like to put a tank up, a big tank, and then a decent size wet tank and a little dryer, so when we do the early corn and late beans, we can, you know, dry it down. Because you can dry it, then say for 2 cents a bushel, your own, versus them charging 10, 15 cents, where we get it dried at, and then the docket if you don't dry it. So, plus you can kind of farm and get your stuff out. If you got your own tanks, you can kind of, you know, everybody around here, Tyson closes at 3, and our local grain league, they used to stay open 7, 8 o'clock, but now they close at, I think, 5. You know, it don't get dark till 8 or 9, so, you know, we can still be cutting, because it don't take long to load all the hoppers we got, and then you can't do nothing the rest of the night. So just always looking for ideas, but you know, you can't never expand on them because nobody else wants to expand and try to do better. I mean, I would love irrigation on the stuff we got, but it is what it is, I guess. But I'm planting, so we're getting it done. Just started, but everything's working out pretty good so far, it seems like. So, but this is all I want to do and think about, so I don't know. I guess everybody's got that about the job that they do, but this is what I like. Plus, I didn't want everybody to drive my tractor. This is my girl. So, and you ain't got but one shot to get the seed in there right. And I want to do it. I like looking at it after I do it and how it grows and everything. So it is what it is. So I didn't bring the little camera today. I meant to, but I was in a rush to get started. I was going to put it out there on the planter and get video. But after this rain, once we get going again, I'll do that. So, all right, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. I appreciate everybody that stuck with me and everybody that subscribed. I'm going to keep making videos and we'll see how it goes. See you. Oh, there you go.